Guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. This will be a brief video on my new laptop. This is one of a couple of laptops I've ordered. I just want to give a quick introduction and just discussion on it real briefly. This is one of ASUS's new laptops for creation. Now this is I bought the 13-inch because I believe there's a 16-inch as well. But this has the NVIDIA RTX, the GeForce RTX 4050 inside. So processing power, you don't have to worry too much about that when you're actually doing some editing. And then it also has the AMD Ryzen 9, the AI chip with the 370HX. So lots of power here. As you can see, it houses a full keyboard. It is backlit, and it's a beautiful display as well. It's a 3K display, so it's not that full-on 4K or anything like that, but it is actually really solid. And I'll play something here in a second to show you. Now it is, you do have the facial recognition as well. You can open with your face, and then you have a pen input. It is a convertible. So while it is a 3K display, it is a convertible, and it's very nice. So let me put on a video or something real quick to show you this display. And then I'll tell you why I bought this. All right, so this is how beautiful the display is. Remember, this is the 13-inch, very compact, very portable. And over video, watching a video, you'll never really get the gist of what it's like. But this is a very beautiful display. It is a 3K display. So it's going to be very punchy, and it's going to be very vivid and crisp and clean for what you want to do with it when it comes to watching content. I like that it's a convertible still, so basically it's a tablet as well. So you can do pen input, because this is a laptop for creation. That is what this is technically made for. It's the ProArt laptop. So you can do lots of editing with this laptop. I've done some editing. I've created videos on it already. And it's a beautiful thing. It's not something that is slow by any means, but I always refer back to my MacBook Air, my 15-inch MacBook Air. That is a powerhouse. Apple's processors are just powerful, and that's just what it is. But Windows laptops have come a long way when it comes to competing with processing power for editing and creating and stuff like that. And a lot of times people aren't really comparing to Apple their laptop because they only have Windows. I know people that only have Windows laptops. This is just all they use. So this laptop has a beautiful display. It's got a full-size keyboard, and I'll give you another look at the keyboard here. This is the dial button here. Let me close this and I can show you the dial button. The dial button is activated by pinching in like this from here, like that. It's not a press or hard or anything like that. It's just a pinch in. You can see this light going on and off. That's all it is. So then after you turn that dial button on, you just touch here and it brings up the menu. Now you can change this menu to whatever you want. You can go I'll just change the system brightness. After you get into something you want, you just press the center button and then you can just kind of change it. You can see the brightness going down. You can see the brightness going up. It's a very beautiful display, by the way. Again, I've said it multiple times because it really is. But then you tap inside the button to get back to the other portion there, and then you can do your volume. And you can do lots of things with that button. And that's one of the selling points that they kind of brought up with this laptop is, you've got this special button here, but creation wise, editing content, just a bunch of different things you can do with this. It's portable. So the reason I bought this is because I have the 12-inch Surface, and my 12-inch Surface, it is, while nice, it is definitely not something I can create on if I just really needed to. On the go. Like I travel different places, and I always want to have a laptop, a good camera, which is basically one of my phones at this point. And something that I can, if I have a moment, I want to create something, I can do it. The fact that this has two Thunderbolt 40 gigabit, I thought that was amazing. And I just think it's a good machine for what it is. I like ASUS, and I think having this compact size here means more than anything. This is just a Windows laptop, but it is just a nice compact size here. You've got all the ports that you could possibly want. Again, you've got two Thunderbolts. a 200-watt charger, a full-size HDMI, the headphone jack once again, and then you got your power button, SD card reader, full-size 3.0 UPO USB port, and another Thunderbolt, and more ventilation. There's ventilation all over this thing. So it's just something that is, if you're needing another powerful laptop, and I think this is one that you could possibly consider. I have a lot of tech that I just don't share on the channel sometimes. But because I want to keep it just about the phones and stuff like that. But I realize that a lot of you guys want me to check out different laptops because you are watching on a laptop or you're ready to upgrade your laptop or whatever the case may be. That is just what it is. So again, nice full-size keyboard. Video creation is the main purpose that I would use this on the go. It does have a 1080p webcam. I'll fire up the webcam here. The 1080p webcam is actually really solid, as you can see here. Video is pretty decent for video chatting and stuff like that. I think this is going to be good. As you can see here, it follows your face and everything, and you can take. I think once I saw this camera, the reason it might look a little flat right now is because the lighting in here, it's not what it should be. I've got the light only coming from one side of the room right now. But overall, this is a good camera for video chatting and conferences. It has a Copilot button right on the keyboard here, right there. So if you press that Copilot button, it's going to open up Copilot and boom, here we go. You got your chat with Copilot all day long. You can just chat away and get any information you need. First time I've seen that on any laptop. That's the first time I've ever had a laptop with the Copilot button right there. And so keyboard functionality, travel and feedback, it's actually a really good keyboard. It's not too soft. It is not too stiff. And it's just an all around solid laptop. In the end, it's going to come down to, how much power you might want, what size you want. I understand people buy laptops all the time. I really didn't know. And I'm thinking to myself, how could I not know this? Because folks, I have like 10 laptops. Pardon me. And what I do is I pass them on to someone in the family. Like if I'm like my Surface that I'm replacing this with, I'm going to go ahead and give that Surface to someone else. I'll probably give it to one of my granddaughters, or my wife might say, hey, I want to get something smaller than my MacBook. As a matter of fact, let me show you the MacBook Air because I still have the MacBook Air, and I'll get some size comparisons of some laptops so you can see how this one stacks up. I didn't feel like going to get them all, but the laptop that this one's going to be kind of, for me, switching out is this 12-inch Surface. This is the Surface. This is a great size for a laptop, but the Surface is limited on ports, and it's limited in a lot of ways. I didn't want to grab every laptop, but I went and grabbed as many as I could. Now here it is next to the 13-inch MacBook Air. And you can see here, the MacBook Air is thinner and everything, but it is definitely smaller and a smaller footprint than the 13-inch by just a hair. Yeah, this is a compact laptop, folks. This is a very compact laptop. Now let me show you one of the best laptops I've ever owned is the Pixelbook Go. And the Pixelbook Go is about the same size as the MacBook Air, but this laptop being a 13-inch still, it's thicker and everything because it's got the good battery size in here and all the ports, and it's a convertible too, but it is definitely a fat boy. It's a heavy boy. It's really thick, but I would sacrifice that thickness for portability and more ports, I should say. Now, my MacBook Air 15 obviously is, a lot bigger, but this is why I try to keep different size laptops around for my needs. And then the last laptop I want to show you, obviously, is my Gram. My Gram is the lightest laptop of all these laptops that I have, and it's also the biggest. I'm looking to get one more big laptop. I mean, this Gram is sick, man. If you don't have a Gram by now, at least get the 13-inch Gram, because a lot of you guys you told me you got this Gram. You watched my Gram videos, and you picked up this Gram I got at full cost. It's obviously on sale now. So this is my 17-inch. I've always wanted a very big laptop because I think you should have a big screen at some point on a laptop. But This laptop here is being replaced for like my usage with this laptop. This laptop, this ProArt is very nice, very sleek. I love my Surface, man. I cannot lie. I love the Surface laptops, but I didn't get a very powerful one per se. So that's why I'm kind of switching to the ProArt for my portable, compact laptop. And I think it's just something that I feel like I needed to do. Now, every gaming laptop that I had in the past, I've already given it to a nephew, to someone. I've given it to a bunch. I've given those all away. Grandchildren. I don't have any more gaming laptops, so gonna pick up another one of those. I already got one actually, and I'll be showing it to you in another video. But everyone has passions, hobbies. There's always going to be a person that questions, why do you have so many laptops, or why do you have so many of this? This is the lane I'm in. I'm staying in my lane. I like to share all the nice things and also give them away as well to, bless somebody else. But the Surface is a good laptop for the last 2 years or however long I've had it. I don't even know how long I've had it. When I saw this laptop, I hit click immediately. It was inevitable that I was going to click and check out this small size. Again, I love the screen. I love the face unlock. The keyboard is great. The trackpad is really responsive, really clicky, really nice. Overall, it's a good laptop. So if you're in the market for a small, compact, powerful laptop, and you're not comparing to Apple's chips, you'll fare well with this one. This has the NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4050. Now, the other laptop I have coming in that I've gotten is a higher graphics card than that, and it's much bigger than this. So we'll see how that fares out next to some of the bigger laptops that I have, like my MacBook Air and my Gram. But for now, this is my ASUS ProArt. It's a beautiful laptop. And I think if you're in the market for a small, powerful laptop, you could consider this one. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. More laptop gear.